Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today I'm going to do a predicted lineup plus preview of Arsenal versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. So before we get into the video, I got 4 things for you guys to do right now. Number 1, click the subscribe button for more daily videos. Number 2, hit the post notification bell so that I'll give you notifications as soon as I upload, and you could be one of the first people to click on my video. Number 3, hit the like button if you like the video. And number 4, make sure you guys share it to your Arsenal friends and family so they can also give me a comment below on how they feel my predicted lineup is. Now let's get right into the video. So now I'm going to give a preview of Arsenal's record versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. So we've won 58 games against them, we've drawn 28 games against them, and we've lost 30 games. So if you feel as though that looks like we don't know what may happen at the game, so it's very typical Arsenal to even lose, draw, or win. So we don't have an amazing record against them. But if you look at the last 3 games against them, that Wolverhampton versus Arsenal game, the one that took place in Molineux, that was a very important game in my opinion. I feel as that's when Arsenal, you could see the way Arsenal wanted to play. You could see that was an important game for us. You could see how Partey evolved the team. And I feel as that was important. So that was a good win to get. But before that, it was a draw when they came to Emirates. And before that, when we went, I remember that all-important loss, which prevented, with Unai Emery, the chance of securing a Champions League spot. So this game, in my opinion, is going to be an important game. It's a must-win game now if you have any chance of making it into the top 4, in my opinion. So you have to win this game. Hopefully Arsenal can play some good football, get the win over and done with, and be more aggressive, I think, because Wolverhampton is an aggressive team, and we have to get this one over the line. So now we're going to look at my predicted lineup of Arsenal versus Wolves. And I feel as though it's going to be an important game, as stated before in the preview, and also it's taking place on a Sunday and it's coming at 7:15 p.m. So hopefully, guys, it's a perfect time for you guys. Hopefully, you guys are relaxed, and it's a game that I really wanted to see in the Emirates, to be honest. But the fans are coming back, and it's all looking good. So hopefully, you can see some more fans, have more encouragement, and make the Emirates Stadium, like Arteta said, a fortress. So we will start off with the predicted lineup. And in goal, there's no problems whatsoever. We're going to go with Bernd Leno. Runarsson looked good in both the 2 Europa League games, 2 clean sheet. But if you guys remember, he had some shaky moment. That one time when the ball came to and he miskicked it. But luckily, Holding was there to prevent him, or Maitland-Niles. So someone kicked the ball out, so we were lucky. But to be honest, it's Bernd Leno. Runarsson needs time, and hopefully come into contention like Emiliano Martinez. So in the left back position, I'm going to go with Kieran Tierney. I have no problems with this guy. This guy's going to be a regular starter in my opinion. He looks good. Hopefully he can stay injury free and he can make a difference to the team in my opinion. And he can book good crosses in and really make a difference. And also, I forgot to mention, we're going with the 4-2-3-1 formation. We're not going with the 3 at the back in my opinion. Wolves normally go with the 3 at the back. We don't want another Leicester versus Arsenal again, where Leicester came so defensive, but they got that goal, important goal at the end. So the Wolves are going to come with the same strategy, but Arsenal have to play an attacking team to create some form of a difference, in my opinion. So in the left centre-back role, there's one player that's in my mind, and it's none other than Gabriel Magalhaes. He's solid as a rock. He's £27 million or so, spent very well in my opinion. Keep this guy. This guy will make a difference. Play him, and he will be very important in my opinion. I have no problems with Gabriel Magalhaes in the team. He's going to be a regular starter as well. And I feel as though the next player is going to be Rob Holding, in my opinion. I remember that in the Europa League game, there was a shaky moment because Runarsson gave a ball to him too soon, but he somehow recovered the ball and he looks good. He looks like a regular starter in my opinion. During the transfer window, it looks like he was going to go on loan to Newcastle, but then Arteta said no in the end. And it looks like Holding might be a regular starter. I've watched a video from Tony Adams, an Arsenal legend. He said that you never know, you might see this Gabriel Holding partnership really evolve. So for me, you need to build a defensive partnership, and the defense has to be solid all the time. And if you can get that same back four, like Tony Adams said, like many other Arsenal legends said, if you can get that back four consistent, you can have the attack can work itself, because everything will start from the back, and that back four with the goalkeeper has to be the same, in my opinion. And then the next player that I'm gonna go with in the right back row is Hector Bellerin. It looks like Cedric is not gonna catch up. It looks like Maitland-Niles has been shifted to a left back now, so it's going to go with Hector Bellerin. And I feel as though he can come forward, but I feel as though it's time for him to start giving the ball to the right wing position. He's good when it comes past. He's good at overlapping and putting a cross in, but he needs to be more consistent with that. He needs to fix his awareness and literally fix his positioning, and that's really what problems I have with him. He looks good. Even PSG wanted to sign him for 35 million pound. In my opinion, we could have sold him then. You can see he has talent. There's a reason for his worth, and we can see what this guy can perform. In the left centre mid role, I'm going to go with Thomas Partey. I feel as though he's had his time to relax, and now it's time for him to make his move as an Arsenal prominent midfielder and really show what his value is. 45 million pound worth. He played his release because now he has to start performing. He had a knock here and there, so I think he's recovered into full fitness now, and he should be ready for the game against Wolves. And he was in the training ground in rehab still at Arsenal training ground during the Europa League game. So I feel as though it's time for him to get back in the squad, and I feel as though he's ready. He looks good, the midfield looks better with him, and I feel as though it's time to put him on. And partnering, I feel as though it's time to bring in Dani Ceballos. I know we're trying to play El Neni at one point, but I feel as though he still has to stay in quarantine due to COVID restrictions. So I feel as though let's give Thomas Partey and Ceballos a go. I don't think Xhaka and Partey will ever work because they're both like for like centre mids. So I feel as though we need some of that creative asset, and I feel as though it's time to bring in Dani Ceballos, give him a chance. The only reason he came to Arsenal, he wanted to make the move, was to prove that he can make it into the Spanish European squad. So let's give him a chance. Let's make him play. He can have that link with Hector Bellerin. They're good friends, and it's time to put Dani Ceballos in the midfield. And I feel as though that dynamic duo will make a difference. And in the cam role, in the number 10 role, sorry guys, no Mesut Ozil, as I said before. You can only wait till January what happens with that. We've been linked with other players such as Szoboszlai, we've been linked with Jose Mawa, Eriksen. But right now, who do we have? We have the likes of Emma Smith Rowe, we have the likes of Willock, we have the likes of other good players we can put into the team. But I feel as though it's time to put in Alexandre Lacazette, in my opinion. Because I feel as though it's time to put him into the team, integrate him into the team, like how Firmino wasn't scoring goals. He works hard for the team. If you take it in perspective of Liverpool, Firmino works hard for the team, but he has a bad goal output. That's the same with Lacazette, in my opinion. Even though he's a top goal scorer currently, I feel as it's the same with Lacazette. Put in the cam role, he'll work well. He did all right, but he was a bit sloppy, in my opinion, in the Europa League game. I feel as though he doesn't have that intention that I think he knows that he's in the B team right now. He wants to make it to the A team. I feel as though he'll perform better. So put him in the team, give him a chance. He will want to work hard against Wolves. It's a physical team, and he's a physical prominence. So put Lacazette in the midfield in the number 10 role, in my opinion. In the left wing role, it's time to put Saka, in my opinion. Hopefully he's injury free, because I did remember he did have a knock during the last game he played against Leeds. So it's time to put Saka, in my opinion. He has to make that spot his. He's very decent. He can come off the bench, he can do bits, and it's time to make him play the 90 minutes, in my opinion. We don't have Nicola Pepe, so I feel like it's time to put Bukayo Saka. So for me, he gets the left wing position. He works hard for the team, and he looks like a decent player. So then, as in the left wing position, we have Bukayo Saka, and in the right wing position, unfortunately, Nicola Pepe red card. He did perform alright, in my opinion, against Europa League team opposition Molde, but it's time for him to perform better in the big games. But 3-game suspension. This is the first game that he's going to be suspended for. So now in the right wing position, unfortunately, hopefully I'm saying unfortunately, to get good karma in the other side. To be honest, I don't want to jinx anything. Hopefully Willian can do something, and hopefully we can put him in the right wing. And he did really, in my opinion, work his socks off against Leeds. He did really want to perform, show his worth, and if he can get that game here and there, which I do want consistency, is the main problem for me. Put him in the right wing row and start making him important in the team. And in the striker row, there's one man that I'm going to put, our talisman, our captain, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. We all know he's in bad form right now. Let's be honest here, he's in bad form. But I feel as though it's time to shift the formation, time to give him the ball, time to make him take his shots. Give him the opportunity. His goal to shot ratio is amazing. So he can do bits if you think about it. He will make a difference. And I feel as though it's time to put him in that striker role, really make a difference in my opinion. This is a game where it could be make or break for Arsenal's season. If Arsenal come out with a good victory against Wolves at Emirates, then it really could make a difference in my opinion. You can start something here from here on. You can build some form of a good winning streak. And I feel as though it's this game that everything's going to be dependent on. Because the next games after this is games that we should be winning. So this is a game that is a turning point for Arsenal. The way Nicola Pepe took his turning point, he got the red card, he performed his best, and it's time to see what this team can do. I have faith in Arteta, I always will. But I'll give him as much time as he needs. I'll give him the support he needs, but it's time to show it on the pitch now. The players have to show it on the pitch. It's not all about the manager, it's about the players. Let's see what the team can do. Hopefully we can get this win. Other than that, guys, the support's been amazing. Hopefully you guys like the team. Hopefully you guys are relishing the fact that I am consistently uploading every day. I'm doing an upload at least one time. Sometimes yesterday I had a problem with the internet, so it came a bit later. But every day I'm uploading consistent, normally 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. or 2 p.m. maybe sometimes. So in that time range, I'll be there. I'll be watch my videos, guys. Make sure you do the things that I told you, and remain blessed and peace.